Okay, so 26th question is, during the melting of a slab of ice at 273 Kelvin at atmospheric pressure. So the problem is, this is the ice which is melting, okay, and the temperature of this ice is 273 Kelvin, pressure is 1 atm. So to solve this question, we have to remember 2-3 points here. That first of all, when any body changes its phase, then their temperature will not change, and if it is changing their temperature, then phase will not change. Okay, either phase or temperature, only one thing will change at a time. Okay, phase or temperature will only change at one time. Now the other point is, when we supply heat to any system, any body, then two things will occur in that system. So when we supply heat to that system, then internal energy of that system will change, plus that system will do some work. Okay, this is the work done by system, not work done by surrounding. So when we supply heat, then change in an internal energy plus system do some work. That work can be negative or positive. So let's start to solve this question. So the first option is, internal energy of ice water system remains unchanged. So there are two types of energy exist between um, molecules of any body. One is kinetic energy and the other is potential energy. So this change in internal energy, this whole internal energy is a combination of kinetic energy and potential energy of that molecules. Okay, so this change in internal energy is equal to change in kinetic energy and plus potential energy. Okay, so or we can say that internal energy equal to kinetic energy plus potential energy. Now let's see option 1. Internal energy of ice water system remains unchanged. Internal energy, change in internal energy will remain unchanged. It means internal energy will not change. It means change in internal energy is 0. Is it correct? So as I said at first point, that either phase or temperature, only one will change. Okay, so according to question, it is changing their phase. The ice is becoming water, so phase is changing here. It means temperature will not change here. It means change in temperature is 0. Okay, change in temperature is 0. And since, and one more thing, we know that temperature is directly related with kinetic energy of molecules. If kinetic energy of molecule will increase, then their temperature will increase. Okay, so we should also mention one more point here, that temperature is directly proportional to kinetic energy of particles. Okay, so since change in temperature is 0, so change in kinetic energy will also be 0. Okay, change in temperature is 0, so change in kinetic energy will be 0. Now what about potential energy? Is it increasing or decreasing, or their change is 0? So we know that when water is in ice phase, in solid phase, then their molecule is not free. Okay, it is fixed, it is bonded, it has more strong intermolecular force. Potential energy of body of their molecules increases because it is now free to move. It gains some energy, so it is now moving freely. Okay, so their potential energy, change in potential energy will increase, and hence change in internal energy will increase. So to say that change in internal energy will remain same, it will not change, that is incorrect. Okay, let's see option 2. Positive work is done by the ice water system on the atmosphere. Positive work is done by the ice water system. So there is ice here, there will be some water because ice becoming water. So that's why it is said ice water system. So this ice water system is doing positive work or negative work, or they are not doing any work. So let's see what about work. This ice is becoming water. So this system is expanding or contracting. So we know that anomalous behavior of water is that when ice become water, then the density increases, and we know density is equal to mass upon volume, and the mass of system will remain same, and density increases, then volume will decrease. So the volume of whole system is now decreasing. So you have to also remember this one point. Okay, when ice become water, then density increases, and so volume decreases. Now the volume of system is decreasing. It means someone is doing some work, someone is exerting force on that system and make it small. And who is that someone? Who is around it, who is applying force on that system and decreasing its volume? We know that that is our atmosphere. So our atmosphere exerting force on that ice water system and decreasing their velocity, sorry, not velocity, decreasing their volume, and so density is increasing. So atmosphere is doing work, atmosphere exerting force. Okay, ice, and this is your some water. Atmosphere is applying force, exerting force, pressure, and so atmosphere is doing work. So what kind of work is the atmosphere doing? So since atmosphere is exerting force in this direction and it is getting a small, volume is decreasing, so the displacement of every molecule is in the same direction, in the direction of force. So the work done by atmosphere is positive. Atmosphere is doing positive work, then ice is doing negative work, and then whole work will remain zero. Okay, whenever work is being done, two bodies will be involved, and one of them will do positive work, then other will do negative work. So atmosphere is doing positive work, then ice water system will do negative work. Okay, now so let's summarize this some points here. Ice is becoming water, so density will increase, volume will decrease, so volume is decreasing, so atmosphere is doing positive work, and so ice water system is doing negative work. It is said that positive work is done by ice water system on the atmosphere. No, it's not right. We understood that atmosphere is doing positive work and ice water system will do negative work, because ice water system is exerting force in opposite direction of atmosphere, and their sizes is decreasing. Okay, so they are applying force in outward direction and the sizes becoming moving toward inward, so work will be negative simply. Okay, so option 2 is incorrect. Now let's see option 3. Internal energy of the ice water system decreases. Internal energy will decrease. So okay, so in option 1 we have talked about internal energy, where we said that system is the internal energy of system is increasing, but in option 3 it is said that internal energy of the ice water system will decrease. No, it's not right. Option 3 is incorrect. Let's see option 4. Positive work is done on the ice water system by the atmosphere. So yes, it's correct. Here we can say that here we have seen that atmosphere is doing positive work. Okay, so in this way our correct answer is, correct option is 4.